Hey guys, so today I'm trying to reach 2000 Elo again. We are at 1837 and we are playing in 1937. Now I'm going to play the Italian, and now I'm just going to play d3. He's somewhat inviting the fried liver attack, but as you know, it's not something I really recommend. I'm just going to castle, put my rook on e1, and then pressure that pawn now. I'm curious what he's going to do. He moved his bishop twice already, which I don't really think it's good, and now I can still push and then threaten to take. After taking, this is hanging, and also the knight is going to be hanging. I'm curious what he's going to do now. So he castles. Now the bishop is hanging. The bishop is hanging and the knight is hanging. If he takes, and this is still pinned, so I will be able to trade off, and this is already looking really good for me. Do I have to desperado here? Probably I do, yeah, I probably do have to desperado here. Takes. And now the thing is, he cannot take with the rook. He has to take with the king, because otherwise I would have taken the queen. And here I'm going to take the queen. Yeah, I'm going to take the queen and then take the bishop. He obviously has to take back. And after taking the bishop, he has to take back. And I'll develop my knight, develop my bishop, and we're just up. I will have to defend this, which is a little bit annoying, but luckily we have the knight that is defending everything. And I'm just going to develop this next. Now, he's trying to be a little bit more annoying now. So we're gonna have to make another knight move defending this pawn. We're going to be able to kick him out afterwards and develop our pieces and castle pretty quick and bring our king to safety, or much rather defend this pretty easily. So I'm going to go here, blocking off this trade so that his whole danger is gone. Because otherwise he would have traded and then won that pawn anyways. We do not want that. And I'm just going to kick him out next. There is no way he can set even more pressure onto that pawn. And that is going to win us the game pretty easily. I'm just going to try to trade off as many pieces as possible. And go into an endgame where I'm just up a pawn on the king side and win it, as always. So here, kicking him out is probably not the correct idea. I think I need to take. And then after this, trading is something I don't really care that much about. It's probably going to be fine after trading, so I'll just go like this. And if he takes, I'll take with the rook. Now, going here is a possibility, but I don't see why I would need to do that. If I just push this pawn, it's just going to relieve a lot of the pressure that the bishop sets, and the knight cannot go back there anytime soon. So that looks like the correct move. If he ever takes, I'll take like this. And after that, I am going to take with the pawn, I believe. Taking with the rook is going to allow him to infiltrate. So I don't think that is the correct idea. I'm just going to take with the pawn. He still infiltrates, but now I have this square for the king, where I'm going to unpin myself pretty easily. And if he goes there, I'm just gonna be able to push, and this is protected by everything. Developing the knight is coming next. It doesn't matter to whatever square. And this is supposed to be a good win for us in the book. We got a knight for a bishop, and after something like this, we're hitting the bishop. We're gonna have an active position, and developing everything is going to allow us to somewhat simplify. Now, this is interesting. I'm thinking about going here, but I think that's setting a few weaknesses for us. So I'll just go like this and then like this. And we also have another active square that we can go to, attacking the c7 square, where the pawn is going right now. So if he ever pushes, we may have a few checks on the king. And now, as I said, I was going to push. I'll go here. If he goes all the way there, I don't think that would have been a good move. This is interesting, actually, but I think after this and something like this, we are actually we are in a good position. So taking is not a possibility. Going there is a possibility, but then our knight is going to strengthen everything. And if he goes there, I have. Wait, is that actually good? Okay, so he goes all the way up. I'm going to go here. Okay, he did not do what I calculated. Now after going there, I think obviously we have to push. And if he goes there, he's threatening to push, so I have to push myself. He's running low on time. I'm holding everything together. And after rook to c3, it looks like we are fine. I'm just going to avoid the checks. And after this, he blundered the rook, which really won us the game now. And let's analyze really quickly. As you know, I always analyze, and then we all can learn out of this. So this would have not have done anything. And now let's see. Italian. This was the correct move. Takes obviously, and now castles. Rook to e8 push. Rook to e1 push. Now after castles I just take. Desperado was bad. Wait. Okay, so let me see. Here he takes, let's say he takes my bishop, right? I take here. Oh, wow. Okay, that's strong. That's strong. So here he takes. This is the correct line, and after takes. Now we are up a pawn. His king is somewhat open, and kicking him out, and then fianchettoing like this is not even the correct move, but just bringing out the knight apparently. So Stockfish says that was better, but we didn't do that. I just desperado, and then wait, I blundered. Oh, he can take with the bishop. Oh my god. Okay. Luckily, my opponent did not see that, otherwise I would have lost. So I just develop. He can jump in here. Rook up is the correct move. Knight back is also good. And now, even though we are somewhat winning, this is not as good as the other variation. So out of the opening, wow, wait. He can sack because he can take with a check. Wow, okay. That was another blunder. I thought relieving the pressure off of that pawn would have been correct, but apparently not. So he took the wrong thing, takes. Taking back with the pawn is the correct move, and then king to f2. So I had the right idea, but I missed a few tactics, and now knight here, top engine move. Pushing was correct. Playing knight d4 was okay, and after this, okay, apparently after this, it's just a draw. Okay, so I clearly misplayed this. I have to push. At least that's what I thought. Wait, here, push, here. Oh, and that's a clean fork, so he has to take or go like this. And now I apparently infiltrate, which is really good somehow. Okay, so we played a pretty clean game out of the opening, but then blundered a few things. Hopefully that doesn't happen anymore to us. We're playing missing brain cells. That's a good thing, I believe. And now we are 1844. This is really good. We are making progress. Even though the last game was not played perfectly, we managed to win somehow. He also got low on time, so we were lucky. To some extent, that's also skill, flagging the opponent. Okay, so takes. I'm attacking that pawn. Maybe he moves the knight, or he wants to attack both now. I see. So I think maybe I take this one. Because if I take this pawn, I'm threatening to take here as well, and setting a lot of pressure. So this is not that powerful, because after something like this... What? Everything is defended now. And after takes the knight. I'm infiltrating. Okay, so I'll just take like this, and then after he takes the knight, everything is defended. I will play rook to f8. He takes another pawn, but now I'm going to take another pawn myself, defending everything, and it's probably winning. That's what I think, at least. He probably wants to trade over there. I'm just going to take. No, I'm going to play like this, takes, and then have a square for the king. This is an interesting move, but it doesn't do that much either. I'm also thinking about this. Probably I should have gone here instead of there. So I'll just go back now, connecting everything. And now he probably tries to infiltrate like this. The good thing is that he cannot ever move this. My pawn is protected, and I'm also pressuring like this. He probably can push here, but I'll just go no, actually pushing is a really good idea for him. Okay, so push. He didn't do it. I cannot take a free pawn because my rook is hanging, so that was a completely bad move. Now the thing is, staying over here is very important. But I would also like to defend that square, which isn't really possible either. So I'll just go here for now, setting pressure over there. And maybe I can go around like this. I'm not sure. Maybe push. Yeah, I think moving the queen was not even that good, because now he can probably open up like this, but that also gives him a lot of weaknesses, so maybe it's still fine for me. So he infiltrates now. I still cannot take this pawn. Going here loses this pawn after takes. So I probably have to play this, which looks good, but I don't know how good it is exactly. Now the queen is attacked. He cannot take this. He probably has to go here to protect that. And taking this pawn is not an option for me yet. I have to make room for the king first, and then he probably takes. And I'm actually calculating here. Okay, so it looks good. Though I'm not entirely sure if that's working. Let me think. Okay, so he clearly wants to trade the queens, and this is somewhat forcing a queen trade. Hmm. Let me think. So I have to take. I won't waste any more time on that. But now taking here is probably the important move. Yeah, I think take here, protect this outside passed pawn, and now I'll go like this after he takes my pawn. I go here, and then take it, and then try to win this pawn, and there is no way we actually managed to give away this position, which was looking really good for us. That is a little bit disappointing, because here I will have to check out after the game if that was really that good. But my opponent also is also low on time, so maybe we can get a win out of this. I'm going to analyze after so we all can learn out of it as always. And now he will have to make a decision. I don't think going there is really that good of an option. I'll just go. I'll just push, and maybe after he infiltrates like this. Okay, so I take. He takes. He'll probably infiltrate and try to pressure this, but I calculated and I have this square as well. Okay, so I'll go up now, and he cannot defend it. And at least I will have a draw. But I don't really think this is the position of a draw. If he pushes here, that is really bad for him. He also cannot take over here now. Okay, so I'll take, and then I'll go here. And now we should be in a really good position now. This is simply going to win us the pawn. And he blundered the rook. Okay, so we are winning this game after all, which is going to set us up for another win, which means we are closer to reaching our beloved 2000 Elo before Christmas. Now, this is really instructional if you think about it, because even though it looks like I didn't blunder that much, but it never was good for us out of the opening. So I played like this. It's a basic Bogo Indian defense. No, it's not. Wait, what? No, it's not. It's a English opening. If it was like this, if he would have played d4 here, playing here is the Nimzo Indian, and there's also the Bogo Indian. And now d4 was the correct move. Takes with the pawn, developing the knight. Apparently c4 would have been better, taking a little bit more center. Takes. Okay, and now rook here, takes, and this was just a draw. I thought this position would benefit us really, if anyone. But after this, okay, taking a pawn would have been the better choice. I went here, which was not better than going here either. But now I connected the rooks, brought the queen back. Was the correct move apparently. Wow. Okay, I thought staying here, pressuring this, because maybe he can push like this afterwards. Okay, but here is just end of the world. Okay. So now I attack him, trade the queens. Taking a pawn was really risky. Okay, so he can go here, and now he's threatening a lot of things. What if I go here trying to defend that here, and then I have to go here? That is not... You can't hold this apparently. He pushes, and he just gets out in time or stuff like that. Okay, I see. That is bad for us. So... Good thing he didn't go here, but here he actually had a better position. He wasn't allowed to take, but I thought after this, and then we go here. He can take a pawn, but that doesn't really do much. and then we can play like this, attacking that, and this is actually drawish, okay. But he was also not low on time here. Only here he ever got low on time after wasting 50 seconds on a move. Taking was not the correct choice, because then I take and now it's my game really. Takes. I should have given a check apparently, but how does that really make a... Oh, and what if he goes here? I give another check. I give another check and then go here. What if he takes? Oh, it's just I'm threatening checkmate. Okay, wait, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, that really makes a lot of sense. Uh, let's analyze the other game as well and take a look at it once again. Let me check out real quick. So this position, to sum it up, what we did wrong is we miscalculated a few things, but overall we played a really good game. So let me check out real quick. Here we had 80% accuracy, and then here in this game we had 87% accuracy. So our level of play is clearly going up, and we are playing better and better each game. But my opponent and I both missed a few important things, but it was equal pretty much the whole time. Only when it got to a time scramble, this was bad. Wow. Okay, so taking was bad. I see. Yeah, I understand why. So taking was almost a draw. Wait, he can still hold on to this? Wow, I didn't think rook and pawn. Okay, I knew rook and pawn against rook is supposed to be a draw, but I thought we could get out of it. So taking here was really important, and otherwise, maybe if we didn't do this last blunder, we would have got over 90% in accuracy, which this was really a time scramble at the end. So we are getting closer to reaching 2000 Elo. We are improving every single day, and if you want to learn how to play like this, and if you want to play like me or improve as well, I actually propose you to come in every single day, and we will improve together after the analysis, and that is the way we learn new ideas. Maybe you had an idea, you can write in the comments and say, well, here this move would have actually been better, or stuff like that. And yeah, we're going to improve together and hopefully become better players soon. See you next time.